Hi there. Today we are going to study on how to install Sublime Text over Ubuntu. Fine. Why Sublime Text? Because I find it very friendly over here, and it's very easier to program for HTML or for Java or for JavaScript or for any other things. So let's go and install Sublime Text. Fine. So for that I will need to have a terminal. Fine. Let's start with terminal, going to dash and terminal. You can also click it over here, type it terminal and then click on terminal. Fine. Or you can press Ctrl Alt T to get the terminal. Fine. Let's see. Okay. Fine. Like this one. And after that you need to type this command sudo apt add apt repository ppa web update team / sublime text 3. Fine. If you want to install Sublime Text 2, fine, then you just need to add Sublime Text 2 over here, and if you want to add Sublime Text 3, then you can add Sublime Text 3. I'm going to install Sublime Text 3 because it might be containing a little latest version of everything. So let's install it. Fine. The rest of the commands will remain same for Sublime Text 2 and Sublime Text 3. Fine. Let's see. Okay, it's asking me to confirm it. What I have did is added the repository to my computer. After adding the repository, I need to update my repository. Sudo apt get update. Fine. It will also update my repository. Say for example, it's now getting all the links and list of Sublime. You can see it over here. Fine. After getting all these lists, I will be easily able to download the things from internet. Fine. So then after sudo apt get install Sublime Text, if you write this way, Sublime Text, it will install Sublime Text 2. If you have, once again I would like to make it sure that if you have added repository for Sublime Text 2, then you should go with this command. That's Sublime Text. Fine. But actually I have done it for Sublime Text 3, so I'm going with this command. Fine. Sudo apt get install Sublime Text installer. Fine. So this is the only difference. It says that approximately 9 MBs of archive files will be not installed over here. Fine. And it started downloading approximately 9 MBs of data. You can see it over here. Meanwhile it gets downloaded. Fine. I'm going to pause it and then come back after some time. Okay friends, so here you can see that it actually got installed, and this is the log file. These are the logs that actually have been occurred over here. You can see over here in a single line it approximately downloads 3 MBs of data every time. Fine. And after it gets 100% successful, it starts installing its own way. So you do not have to click on any of the troubles or anything like that. Just you need to do is fire up a command. Fine. Okay, so the next thing, let's see if it's working or not. Sublime Text. Okay, so here it is over here in the dash itself. Let's start it. Okay, fine. So it says that it is an unregistered version. Never mind. If you want, you can go to Sublime website and register it by yourself by paying them the handsome amount of money. Fine. But for smaller projects that I do it, I can get this version in a free way. Fine. It should not be a commercial version, doesn't matter. Fine. Okay, so the next thing I would like to install in this thing is a package controller. How I can install the package controller will be the point from now onwards. So let's install package controller. Okay, so I have rearranged the entire screen so as to make it possible for you to view everything. I'm going to view menu of this Sublime. Fine. This menu might vary from operating system to operating system. If you have set the menu to your browser itself, so that is the application itself, it will show it to you over here, or else right now I have set it to my main menu, so it's going to be over here. Fine. Going to show console, from view menu, show console, and then after I'm going to have a website. Okay, open a new window, going to Google, and then my internet is slightly slower today, don't know what's happening. Okay, install package controller Sublime. Fine, it will give you the first link, and go to first link, go to Sublime Text 2, or you can go to Sublime Text 3. Why I'm referring this thing over here, because it is very cumbersome for you to type the entire thing as it is given over here. And also Sublime persons have, this team is working great and really hard, so they have also give another warning: please do not redistribute the install code via another website, it will change it with every release. Instead, please link to this page. So looking at their warning, I just accepted their feelings. Fine, never mind. Going for Sublime Text 3, and then copying this thing. Fine, copy this thing, and then in this package controller you can see it over here. Fine, I'm going to paste it. Fine. Before the pasting it, I would like to show it to you that there are no package control installed over here in the project, nor in the preferences, and not even tools. Fine, so package control is not installed in any of the menus. Fine, now going to press enter and wait for it to take some actions and effects. Fine, it's going to, you can see over here, is going to download the things after firing this JavaScript from console menu. Okay, so after that you can see over here package control just installed or upgraded, missing Python SSL, doesn't matter. Fine, module for Linux and Sublime Text does not include it. Please restart the Sublime Text, make SSL available to all packages. Fine, clicking OK, and then closing it, and then let's see Sublime Text. Okay, so let's see if package control has been okay. Fine, here you can see package control is now the part of preference menu. Fine, the next thing why I actually installed package control is because I was just wanted to show it to you. Okay, so missing dependency was just installed, Sublime Text should be restarted, otherwise one or more of the installed packages may not work properly. Never mind. Fine, this is because sometime before it showed me an error of Python or SSL. It might have installed it by now. Okay, let's restart it as per what I said. Fine, remember that if it says that restarted, you do not need to restart your computer, you just need to restart the Sublime Text. Fine, okay. Okay, fine, so now we are going to package controller. I was explaining it to you why it was important. Say for example you need to install some of the package. Fine, so you go to preferences, click on package controller, click on install package, and then it will start loading the repository. And then say for example I want to install Emmet coding. What is Emmet coding? We will just see in few minutes. Fine, it's getting installed, you can see it over here, and you can get this message from the package controller that it is getting installed. Also over here you can see it's loading some pyv8 binary files from internet, and also loading means over here it's getting downloading and occupying some of the spaces, and Sublime Text doesn't have to make it so much important. So here you can see that you can get the documentation from here. Fine, I'll show you some of the example for Emmet coding. This version was for somewhere called Zen coding also. I don't know exactly what is the hierarchy of it, but this is a very important tool for making some HTML codes very easy. Okay, after getting these loaded, these pyv8 binary files loaded, it will start give some message that you need to restart the Sublime text. I don't know why every time it installs it says restart the Sublime text, but anyways, okay, so here you can see pyv8 binary file has been successfully loaded. And let's start, close this thing, also close this thing, and close this thing, and then try for Sublime again. Fine, so it's you can see the binary files are getting loaded. Fine, after it gets loaded, fine, it will be very easier for us to code HTML thing over here. Fine, I'll show you one of the example if it is possible, but if you want more, till then it gets loaded. If you want to learn Emmet coding, just go to Emmet coding documentation. Fine, if time permits, I will also show it to you, the entire things. You can go to cheat sheets because I prefer this thing, it's very easier. Fine, okay, it's still loading. Fine, so say for example, if you type this much and press Ctrl E, then it will automatically get this code. If you type this way and press Ctrl E, it will show and make this code. If you type this one and press Ctrl E, it will also automatically make this code in HTML. Similarly, a lot of cheat sheets are available over here. You can just scroll it as you like it. Fine, and learn Emmet coding. It's a beautiful language. Fine, and these people have done a tremendous effort for all these things. Hats off to this team. Fine, let's see if it's downloaded or not. Okay, I'm just going to pause it for some time so that it gets loaded, because it's very huge binary, I think so. Fine, okay, by now it has been installed. Say for example, I'm typing exclamation mark and pressing Ctrl E. It's you can see how it's easier. Fine, once again, say for example HTML5 and Ctrl E. Oops, HTML5 and colon 5 and Ctrl E. It will actually do the coding for HTML5. Say for example you want HTML access and Ctrl E. You can see how easier it is. You do not have to remember all these codings from now onwards, because Emmet coding will take care of all these things. HTML XT and press Ctrl E, it will show it to you that way. Say for example, in some moment, you need to write div.neeraj, and then you need inside that div you need p tag, and with p tag you need bold. Fine, so let's see, Ctrl E, you can see div with class Neeraj has been done, and some p tag has been made along with bold attributes. Fine, and p tag over along with /div. Fine, so if I write this is my demo page, so this is only thing actually I wrote it, and the rest of the things along with indentation and proper formatting has been taken care by Emmet. Fine, anyways, I'm very glad to have you all people watch this thing very gladly. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe my channel. We will be having lots of things to be installed over Ubuntu operating system. But yeah, if you have any of the recommendation that we need to install, fine, just comment me or mail me to my inbox. Fine, my email address is tutorialsgreat@gmail.com. Fine, this is Neeraj. Thank you all.